Alright, well, hello. Gonna play some 4-player AI today. I think exclusively. It'll depend if people show up or whatever, but I'm gonna play a relaxing session of 4-player AI. Base game. Just get back into the swing of things. Alright, so this looks pretty good as an opening. Alpha Centauri. Some sick cards to go with, holy crap. Like 4 amazing cards with this homeworld. Too much of a good thing. Could almost consider discarding this thing, but not really. Have to keep this, have to keep this. 2 cheap devs, yeah. Automatic plays, trade. All settles. It's kind of perfect because now we can play all 3 of these. Dev, dev, dev. Or something. We can trade. In fact, we can trade next round too. Just leech a dev. We get a good settle leech too. Easy game. They all settled. He lost his good. This guy's gonna produce. 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 So you're all gonna produce here. 3, 6, 9. Not a whole lot I can do about it though. I could settle. Settle might actually be better here. Because I leech the produce and I get my good consumed at some point. Their hand sizes are pretty low. I think settle's pretty good here. And if there is a naked trade, that's fine. In fact, I want somebody to naked trade. It's not very likely though. Wow. All the phases. So I could have traded here. Dev, settle, produce. That sucks. Okay. So presumably start with this. Well, we can't keep everything. Pay 1, pay 2. We go down to 1. Which is a bit awkward. I mean, we lose one of these 2 basically. And we'll have 2 cards in hand next round, so we'll probably keep this. I don't really have a way to produce on these yet anyway, so it's not that good. And in a 4-player game, somebody's going to be playing a brown world. I don't really want to fight for that. So, we start with this. Pay 1. See what they play. Play this. Pay 2. We can leech this if there's a dev. Not that that's likely at all to happen. In fact, it's almost impossible. So trade, trade, produce. Now what? Dev. This guy's no hand, but he has an engine. Full hand. Ish. This guy's a full hand and you can trade. Dev is not even that good for us. Spots like this are so hard, like, now what? Can't call dev, or probably shouldn't. Certainly can't call settle. Produce seems like a bad idea. Just feeds this guy. This guy builds. We just feed him if he trades. Trade is useless. So we can't produce, can't X, so we could X too, but it's not great. Can't trade, can't dev, can't settle, so we have to explore. Is that our best play then? We do have an advantage in dev. Dev, dev. It's okay. I think I'm just going to push my advantage. Even if it's a little bit risky. Wow, nobody traded. And somebody else dev'd. So dev settle x2. What's our settle? This is certainly our dev. Pay 0, draw 1. So windfall. They both cost 1. This one comes with a consume power, this comes with a good. We have consume powers, not a lot of production. This is basically 2 cards for 2 points. Which doesn't seem great. This gives us a 4-point engine. I guess. So we drew Outlaw World and Research Labs. Is produce even likely to happen here? I guess this guy probably has to produce. Yeah. So deving this, we get 2 cards back, and it's -2 effectively. So yeah, probably fine. Okay, settle also happens, and trade, which we can convert into cards, so this becomes a free world, so that's fine. No production world, so pay 4. In case we want to call it dev. Settle that for 1. Draw 2 probably. And then draw 2 on produce. Trade League, oh baby. Yes please. Look at this, I mean we have 8 cards in play and these guys have 3. We have almost as many cards in play as all of our opponents combined. 8 to 11. But yeah, dev, and then dev, I guess. Although we lose bank, we can't, we have to pay 4. That's fine, I guess. In any case, we're deving here, no matter what. So yeah, dev consume. Is that even all that good? So we already get 2 cards out of this. Doing this gets us 3 cards out of it. This gets us 3 cards. So maybe we actually do this and try it that way. There's no produce. This guy traded. Yeah, with the cards we draw a world potentially. All military. So, replicate robots into trendsetters. We have Biohazard Mining World now, so hold on. Let's produce. So 3, 6, 9 minus 9 minus 5 is 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4. That's fine. The scores on both 6 devs. And then we go from there. So pay 4. Pay 2. Zero military, 1 for Browns. We're gonna go to 4 cards. If we dev 5, minus 3 is 2, 3. And then we can't afford this anyway. We're only at 16 here. No playable worlds. So what's happening here? This guy's gonna crank for 4 to 17. So we beat him, certainly. This guy cranks for 4 to 15, has 3 cards in hand, so we probably beat him as well. This guy only has 3 cards in hand, but he cranks. He doesn't even crank. Cranks for 4 to 17 also. We go to 17 on consume, plus whatever build. We have 4 cards, he has 3, so I guess we should be okay. I feel like this is probably a win here. If he has what? Even if he has deficit spending, he can't. Yeah. I think we just win. Wait, what? Yeah, we have 2 goods. We have 2 consume powers, that's even better. So we're gonna win by 1 more point than I thought. So yeah, 18. So by my count it would have been 19, 18. So yeah, I think it was a lock. I didn't do the full assessment, but pretty sure. So that's a 4-player AI win. Very low scoring game. I wonder if there's anything we could have done differently, drastically differently. I think this is the main spot. Calling settled. So what if I dev? Doesn't make sense though. What if I trade? It's only gonna be better, I guess, because we hit. Minus, so we're going down to 1, 2. One, 2, and then we have -4. So it doesn't work. This actually might be better to start with. Because it produce. Get 2 cards either way. Here we see 2 cards rather than, yeah, it has to be better. I think. And then now we don't have any great options. Dev this. Go to 2, 3, 4. Which works. Try it. gets us 2 cards back. This gets us 1. Pay 4. Both 4 points so far. Maybe like this. Wow, no produce. It's a bit weird and scary. 6 cards minus 4. 6 minus 3 is 3, 4. So we have just enough to play this. Doesn't seem great, but it's something decent. We also do deficit spending this. This doesn't do anything right now anyway, so deficit spending, although it's inefficient. We go to 6, down to 2, 6, down to 2, 3, just enough to play this. Maybe better. Oh, nice. Pay 2. Did I miscount? No, because of bank. So, can we afford it? I don't think so. In any case, we play this. Pay 2. Oh, we can afford it. Nice. That's sick. For sure we win. Holy crap. It's a really good finish. 35, 20, 20, 15. Jeez. There's a gigantic difference. All because we, yeah, I guess we hit on a turn where we couldn't know that. So it's not like we did the wrong thing. Alright. Next game, number 2. Old Earth versus Lost Colony, Epsilon, and New Sparta. Some power devs. Expensive though. No production. Maybe explore +1 first round. We go this way just because it's so unlikely to hit something with this anyway. Although I feel like maybe we should chuck one of these. We just play for the super long game and keep them, I guess. Not really sure about that. Settle happens, we have no settle. It sucks. So do we start deving is the question. Probably not. Wow, did this guy naked trade? Like, did they both? No, this guy probably did. Yellow. Jeez. Red produced. What happens if we dev? So 6, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5. Can go all in. Ignoring explorers. I think we just explore +1. Ah, man. Fucking hell. Discard 1. Well, I mean, now we have to start deving. Settle again, Jesus. trade that for 4, so that's pretty good. Although we lose everything. Ay, ay, ay. Meanwhile, like, these guys have engines set up. Well, this guy does. Hopefully this guy explores. I don't expect him to though. But I could trade. Might actually be better here. Then I can spam dev for the rest of the game. Because I mean, going all in for trade league doesn't seem that good. Pass on settle again. Alright, so trade league gets us what? If we don't, we get a card. If we do, we get +3. So that seems good. Pay 1, 2, 3. Do we really care about a settle each? Not really with what we have in hand. This one's a bit redundant. So produce again. I think something like that is good. Dev, settle, trade, produce again. Play this and this, what happens? So 3, 6, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 7. If we do either of these gets us 1 card. It's actually better to do this one and this into this maybe. Seems fine. Dev that. Settle that. Pay 1. Trade the good. Dev trade. So we play that. We just keep all the green cards? Not sure. Feels like a card is better. Try and find something good. Certainly Dev, settle, trade, explore. Yes. Too bad we chucked Trendsetters. Pay 3. Huh. Actually go this into this, that's pretty sick. 1, 2, 3. And refill. Discard 2. Actually, I have no way to play this thing. Unless we play Space Marines. Final round. Not sure what this costs, but probably too much. 6 points, this is 4. -2, -3, so I have 1 left. No world I can play. So either 6 points or 4. This is also 4, but it's more expensive. Okay, so 4, 5, 6. 1 card left. This is 6 with 1 card left. This way I guess I see what people do. I don't think it matters. Oh, I actually lost. Super close game, holy shit. 41, 41, 39, 38. Bit surprised we lost that one. Never ended up playing bank and credits, which is interesting. Yeah, I mean, we skipped 3 settle phases, let's be real here. 3, 6. We actually caught up on tempo, miraculously, missing the first 3 settles of the game or something. Wow, this guy had an amazing board, jeez. So 4-player loss. AIs. Alright. Public Works is good, Mining Robots is okay, this is good. The rest is trash for base game. I think that's probably right, roughly. Settle, trade, produce. Pay 1. Trade. Jeez. green produced. I guess it's not likely there's gonna be 2 build phases, so trade is probably fine. Produce happened. I think it might be time for dev. What the fuck? Calling trade here gets me 1 card more than any action. Calling dev gets me 1 card more than any action, so let's do that. Get a chip out of this so it's actually strictly better. Dev, consume, produce. Nice. Okay, play that. Pay 1. I mean, we want to play this at some point. This is really good too. This is whatever, but it's a dev, our only dev. So yeah. So, are we trading now? Hoping for a settle, I guess. So we must be trading. Huh. This guy did that. Trade, trade, produce. Who's benefiting from this game state? Trade, I guess. Seems good. Wow. Nobody else consumed. Okay, so explore. Probably settle this. Go to 10. 2 good, 3 goods. Because of GFED, I think it's probably slightly better. I'm not sure. Pay 2. We have a lot of playable worlds. Maybe that's right. Now what? Ooh. What are our opponents doing? 2.2 card engine. 4.0 card engine. Just card draw. We have a 3rd color theoretically. We have bank and GFED. Full hand. We need to get rid of our goods too. Best way to do that is what dev works, kind of. This guy doesn't consume. I mean, he's likely to get rid of the goods somehow. If he didn't, we would actually draw 2 off this. This one gets us a card back. So does this. I don't know, I feel like I probably should be deving here. Pilgrimage World's okay. Not sure. Produce. So by producing every turn, this guy gets 4 cards. Weird. So we can actually draw off of Mining Conglomerate here. This guy gets nothing out of... Oh no, that's not true. He produces here. Damn it. This guy gets 2 cards and a chip every round. So it's 4 card, 2 point engine. So what are we deving? Probably something that gets rid of a good. Maybe we just start spamming devs. I don't know. AI's play so weird that everything you know no longer applies. Against humans, this would be an easy position. I think maybe this is the best way to do this. So pay 5. Because yeah, like if they keep consume producing, I felt like that was the way to go for that. Get this out later, or now basically. And then this. Interesting. That's huge. Produce 2 browns, although he will too, but we get an extra card back. I think we probably have to do this. Maybe? Maybe not. Play the free one. We can play free devs. Devs that'll consume produce. Are they like alternating X soon produce? So like last round, round 7. Yellow traded. Green produced. So this guy's producing every round. This guy traded, now he's X2ing. Weird. I think he would X2 when he had 2 goods, if he did. I don't know if he did. And then trade now when he has 1. Okay, so develop, settle. I play this. I can't play this, so bank it is. Okay, so here we are. Is this a good position? So we're actually in the lead. So I guess the answer is yes, it's a good position. Does the game end? So double VPs, he gets 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Huh. So everybody X2s and I win. Dev. Still win? Well, that was a weird one. No trading when I could trade for 5 every round. Just won by playing cards that consume for chips and stuff. Player AI win. is there anything I want to replay here? So many ways to play everything, like. I don't really like replaying in general, just because it doesn't tell you that much, since the deck is ordered and the order doesn't change, so you can't really draw any real conclusions from that one deck sequence. This was a main spot. I chose right by building since I would have overflowed, but what if we settle here? Just for shits and giggles. So we want something that consumes. Either way we get 4, so we'll play this one certainly. Pay 3. Windfalls are just so lackluster against AIs. 1, 2. Something like that. Try some weird stuff. I could do this or this. I do this 3, 6, 7, 3, 4, 5, 6 on produce. I could settle. Settle might actually be better. I can settle then dev. Let's try that for fun. So settle that. Wait, what? Oh, that doesn't work because I need to. Don't have enough cards. Never mind. That was wrong. Wait, what? No. So what am I going to be drawing here? 1 card back, 2. So we have 3. So now we X2, I guess, with our 10-point engine. Score-wise, there's 2 chips in the pool. Nobody can discard for chips. This guy has a 8-point engine. We have 10, and we're in the lead. This guy has certainly less than 10. 8 points. This guy's got less as well. So settle, produce. We still win, but not by as much. Anyways, good enough. Next game. Choose 2 cards to discard. So good card, good card, good card, medium card, medium low. With new Sparta, this is better, I guess. We call Dev, Leeches, Settle, Produce. There's an Explore, we keep this. Although they don't really explore. Round 1. If there's no Settle, we can go this into this, or whatever. 4, 3, 2, 1, 2. If there's an Explore, we can leech that on round 2. So this guy is going to produce pretty much every time, this is going to trade pretty much every time, so what is this guy going to do? Settle most of the time, I feel like. But maybe he can't. What the fuck? All 3 wrong. Maybe I just skip Settle. Pay 1, draw 1, play that. Because there's no produce, so like, what's the rush? Two, 3, 2. Still can't afford it, but. Wow. Feels bad, man. Explore +1, explore +5. This 5 might be better, but god, I hate +5. We have a world anyways, so whatever. It's getting a bit sketchy. Settle. Dev, settle, produce. Call settle ourselves. Next round. Seems good. Okay, if we explore 3, 4, 5, 6, just enough to leech this, if there's a dev. Seems fine. We can call Dev ourselves next round. Wow. So if we do 3 cards here, go to 6, 7, minus 5 is 2, 3, can reach this. Wow. Things are aligning quite nicely here. Wow. Expanding colony? This is a weird decision. Normally spaceport would be amazing here, but we want to play both, kind of. It's so good here though. By playing this now, we sacrifice 2 points on here. Which means this is a 3-point play. Oh, sorry. Which means this is a 1-point play. Versus, yeah. Yeah, this is a 1-point card instead. So I think this is probably better. Oddly enough. Oh my god, consumer markets also, Jesus. It's insane. So if we play this now, it's a 4.4 card play. Which we can probably do later anyway. They're not that likely to dev though, is the problem. That's the big problem. $12 points in the pool. Wow. Dev said will do it. Damn it. No dev, sad. We drew back expanding colony. No production worlds. This is a 3-point play. It's a 4-point play. Do we even have a consume power for it? We don't. We do. Do we? We don't. Everything's hidden, I can't see shit. So let's see. One there. 4. So this is actually just a 2-point play. This is better. Wow, we actually lost this game. What the fuck? Like an engine with a full tableau. $19 VP chips. No 6 devs. How does he have more VP chips than we do? Like what? Guess it was a consume phase every round or something. It's so ridiculous. 19 VP chips. Wow, can't believe we lost this game. Full player loss. So what could we have done differently? Let's see. Freak dev here. Seems unlikely that we win, but we can try. Three-point play. 3-point play. Three-point play, but free. Wait, what? No consume phase if we don't consume? Still lose though. I don't know what else we could do. There was that one spot where I had the choice between Spaceport and this round. So if we play this, what happens? I imagine it's going to be worse by a little bit. Now what? X2. I guess. There's a dev here, so we'd probably win this with this path, only because of this sequence of things, which is weird. I don't think it necessarily means that this was a better play. Like, I'm pretty sure it wasn't. But coincidentally, we're going to probably win this way. Because AI decides to dev for some reason with this sequence. So pave 4, and he's... draw lots of cards. I was wondering if I'm going to get close to 10. Actually overflowing. Final round. We're up by a lot. No builds. Win by 7. Eh. Alright, next game. Epsilon Erdani. We could settle round 1. Settle. Settle, we go to 5. Dev to 4 doesn't work. If there's an explorer, we could dev round 2 to reach this. We don't really need 2 of these. This might actually be better way to do this. Go that way, settle. Nobody consumed, there's an explorer. X2 is an option. 1 point for an action, there's no way that's right. Settle, I guess, just to leech the produce. So there was a reason to keep both. This is that reason. What happened here? One of those reasons. One of the reasons why it was good. Because we can play them both in some spots, and they're really good cards. So. Now we're laughing. Oh my goodness. We're laughing for the produce leech. Now we can dev. Hope somebody produces. Holy shit. Nobody has a brown world in sight. Pretty sick. Now we just start X2 producing, I guess. And we get 4 cards passively if somebody produces here. So what does this guy have? He has a 4-point engine, no cards. We have a 6-point engine. 4 cards, which is insane. We're way ahead. We're even ahead in points, and we have deficit spending as a leech. Some worlds. This is a good result. Everybody's consuming. We even have this too. Jeez, 6.5 card engine. So they correctly realize that produce is way better for us than them. Dev, that'll produce. So dev. Oh wow. Oh, I can't play it. I could do this into this, but that seems bad. I could do this into pass. I could do pass into this. Seems good. It's probably better. Problem is they're never going to dev again. In all likelihood. But yeah. Consume powers. Everybody consumes. by far the best engine, so this guy has an 8 point, actually has a better VP engine. 8.1 card with 8 cards in hand. This guy's got nothing going on, and this guy has 4.6 point or something. And I have 2, 4, 6 points, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6.7 card engine. I don't have a brown to stay ahead of him if he plays a brown, but he could have played one last time. 6.7 card versus 8.1 card. 2 points versus 6 cards. And we have good leeches like on Dev and Settle, so I think we can produce enemies. Maybe. Wow, this guy didn't produce with an 8 point engine, that's a bit surprising. I'd imagine this is by far the best play. It's a 3 point play that's not so good anymore, actually. Because we have 2 blue, 2 brown, and we have an extra consume power. So we don't need this consume power anymore. So that seems fine. Jesus, so many cards. 2x2x2 Dev. Dev, SETI no good, but 1, 2, it's worth 6. Could be worse. Pay 2. So this is the final round, so it doesn't matter. Whew, barely. Barely. 4-player win. Next. What am I doing? That's a combo. So I could go Dev, 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 depending on whether and when there's a settle. No trade, nice. So Dev this, settle this, and trade. Public works, sure. Okay. Produce each. need production more than we need consumption. Although we don't need both of these, so kind of pick one. We don't need either, but I guess this is better here. Now what? Explore. Could X2 could produce. Produce might be okay. So best engine is us right now. Produce, and we can play this or this starting next round. Thing is, this guy's probably gonna produce anyway. Although we don't get it good if we do that. If he produces every round and we X2 every round, we have a 4-point engine. So does everybody else. Or at least red and green do. Or red and yellow, I mean. By exploring, we can leech diversified. It's not that great though. Produce gives them quite a lot. We have an explore advantage, small one. I don't want to explore just to leech diversified, it's weak. If I'm exploring, it's to find another world. I could produce then trade. Might be a better way to do this actually. I like that better either way. Go to 4, trade to 10, or 4, 9, 10. So I guess in case they don't build next round, I could just take a chip and card here. Although that, no. Should probably just do this. So 4-point engine on the leech, so hopefully nobody's going to produce into him. Because that gets him an 8-point engine. I have to trade anyways. I'm not going to be producing. Dev and we just settle. And go diversified into New Earth. If I settle, I can't leech a dev, or I can't leech diversified. And they're more likely to settle than dev anyway. I'm just gonna do it. Scary. Oh, it's only costing 2. I'm an idiot. If I'd noticed the board state, I actually would have called settle here and whiffed. So I accidentally made the right play. Now I probably produce. Because to produce every round I get 4, 8. I get this an 8-point engine. If I produce, it's weird. I don't know how to play this spot. Like if an AI is bad enough to produce every round, I should be X2ing here. Stupid windfalls versus AIs. Because like the correct play against humans is to produce, certainly. And maybe even against AIs. Wow, this guy's got a trade league. With 10 in hand. We're so fucked. He's probably gonna settle. Try and play a brown world. Might produce. I feel like produce is pretty likely to happen here. I'm just gonna X2. And of course I'm wrong. Settle. $11. 11 minus 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I have to consume 3 colors, 6, 7. If I do this, I can crank for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. Can I get more cards back? I don't know. Try that way. It's the final round? Yeah, it's the final round. So then, for sure that's the best play. But it's not going to be good enough. I don't imagine. By 1 point. God damn. So many close losses. Four-player loss. Alright. Do I want to try an alternate route? Playing alternate routes is just not that interesting in general. Plays I make, I feel like it's the best play that I can come up with, so what's the point? I guess we can see what happens if I make the right choice though, like when I have a close decision. So like that round where I X2'd, thinking they were gonna produce, so here. So what if we produce? Final round. Is that even the best play? Because this is a 5-point play. Right. I get 10, so yeah, it's a 5-point play. Aquatic Uplift Race is a 4-point play. I had this. What? Isn't this even better? So I turn, normally 2 goods is, no, 2 goods is 4 points. Instead they become 6, so it's a 4-point play. Okay. Nonetheless, I didn't notice I had it potentially last time. Should have done the math. Okay. Still lose by 1. And one of our opponents gets a bit closer. 32, 31, 29, 19. It was 32, 31, 29. So this is a bit worse, but it is. Alright, next round, next game. Dev, we just settle. No trade, wow, that's really good. Was not expecting to be able to trade this good. I mean, it's plus a card or 2 or whatever. Like, if it's a trade round 1, I get 1 card back and a chip out of it instead of for free, for passive. Whereas here I'm spending an action, so it's basically 2 cards against the card and a chip, so it's not a huge profit to be able to trade this. Basically, it is good. I trade a chip for a card. Probably have to settle here. In case it's a produce. Nice. That's sick. Sick, sick, sick. You consume powers though. So if I get a 3rd color, I have 1 good left over. Or if I get a 3rd color, I have exactly an 8-point engine. So maybe I should just keep that. This is not doing that much anyways for now. Even though they're more likely to settle. Also, yeah, with the number of cards I was drawing, that seems good. Okay. Now what? Dev. Pay for. If ever there's a settle, I could play this, theoretically. I mean, I have to dev here. Pretty good results. Oh, I also draw on dev, that's insane. Maybe this is better than free trade. No, there's no way. So either way, I get a card. This way I get an extra good. This is probably better. Sick. Holy fuck. So now we just start X2ing, right? Jesus. Hope nobody devs for now, till next round. Nice, nice. No produce though. So we could dev next round, or we might have to produce. And we don't really care about this. Trade power. A1. So, what's the status? 20 to 16. 18 ships in the pool. If we produce X2, that's 8 points. 10, 2, 4, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Basically, there's 2 rounds left. And he's probably going to produce. Although, he might not want to into this insane board. Like, he can't really produce here. Nobody should really be producing, so we're going to have to produce, I think. Wow, he produced. No build phase. Discard 2. And presumably X2. This is a 5-point dev. We can leech dev and settle. We are ahead by 4 and we maintain a good lead. Yeah, we can't. I don't think we can lose here in all likelihood. So settle. What? There's another round? Oh, because there wasn't enough X2s. Interesting. Well, now we just start deving, I guess. Although, maybe we just produce then. Because we just get another big crank. Yeah, sure. Best dev. Holy fuck. They're both 5. This draws more cards. This is 8. More than 8. It's going to be 16 chips plus. Problem is, what are they? Is anybody going to dev next round? Probably not. Which means this is our final dev. And this is a 5, 6, 7 point play, plus cards. This is already more points. So I guess we have to play this. Going down to 4 here. 5. 6 on a dev. 7 on an explorer. Paid 6. 4. We're probably not going to be able to afford this, but I feel like maybe this is the best way to do this. 4, 5, 6, 7 on Explorer. Something like that. And double VP for the win. So there's no builds. Final round, doesn't matter what we do. Winner. Four-player AI win. I don't think there's anything I wanted to replay. I guess we could, yeah, like I said, there was no dev on the final round, so we did the right play. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. This is worth 11 total. Alright, next. Reverse Lost Colony. So we have a windfall and a way to play it. 6 outs that we will never play, most likely. Could keep this military path, theoretically, or just play this for 1 less. Actually, it's the same cost, isn't it? Have to pay 1 later. So this is just better. So we have to call Dev and hope there's no trade. That's so likely to happen. Wow, no trade. So sick. Sometimes AIs play like a new player in the sense that they won't trade here, which is insane. Crazy. Okay, so pay 1. Settle that. And then we get the trade for 4, which is amazing. Pass on settle. There's a produce. So now what? Trading? Why does an AI, one of them, always have Spice World? This is insane. Such a good card. And you traded this for 4, presumably? Squided World. Low hand sizes, medium low. Don't really have any cards I want to play. I could produce. Produce might be better. Although it just gives this guy so much. So if I trade, I get 2 cards instead of a chip. So 1 card for an action, 1 bonus card. If I produce, then trade, I get 2 bonus cards for 2 actions. And the chip. And it gives this guy a lot. And this guy. And we don't really have anything to play, so produce trade is pretty terrible, I think. So it's either explore or trade. Explore to 7, we'd have to dump down to 0. Which would be okay, I guess, if there's a produce for this. I think we'll probably just explore +1 here. This guy might produce. He's quite likely to produce, actually. Yeah, but there's no dev. Not too surprising. So we'll keep 2, consume, gotta get back. So now what? Now we have decent military world. Play so little military in the base game that, like, I don't know when it's time to do so anymore. Could trade to 9. Could dev. By deving, I can at least leech this if this is settle. Settle seems pretty likely. I should probably dev. Explore. There's no settle, so we can probably do this. Dev, dev, dev. Play good devs until something happens. Pay 1. Oh boy, so you're gonna start trading. Getting chips. Dev, 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 trade. Three color engine with 1 color. 3 color engine card with 1 color. Certainly we're gonna dev. Still no settle. No produce either. Weird. Well. If we play this, we're paying 4. Go to 3, 4. Can't afford this. which is a bit awkward, but I'd imagine we have to play this, pay 4. Right. Great, this guy has free trade now. It's not good at all. I guess we're gonna explore plus 1 and hope somebody does. Go down to 3, 4, 5, 6, down to 0. So we can't even reach this. Is that correct? Pay 4 down to 3, 4, 5 and explore 6. That's brutal. So maybe we just call settle. Oh, that helps this guy so much. Most likely. It's a really good card though. And if there's no dev, we can then play this after. Do we care about this? I guess it's good with this. But AIs do settle a lot sometimes. This is far too far down the line. Let's go like that. I guess settle. Wow, no produce. Dev. Now we can dev, I guess. Oddly. Oh, there's the produce. Oh, what? The fuck? Can't play it though. Could play this into this. This is a 6-point play, 7-point play, but we can't play it. So I'd rather take this. So we're playing this or this. Guess we kinda have to play this then, which sucks. Actually, hold on here. Yeah, we can't play this. We have to play this. Now, if we dev now, we can safely play this, leech this. Yeah. It's better. Dev produce. I don't know, whenever I'm like playing like this without looking at my opponent tableaus, I feel like it doesn't go well. Yeah, like, look at this guy, he's massacring. Play this and then trade next round. Might be better. I think we might have to do that to have a chance at winning. Great, so now I can end it with a guaranteed loss, right? 638. Yeah. So I have to pass. And then he gets another crank, so it's not really going to help much, but drew nothing. Oh, the game ends. What? I was supposed to pass. That is what I said, right? Yes. Then we settle and hope we draw something on somebody's dev, I guess, but yeah, whatever. Worst result, but this was what I intended. Is this a replay or the same game? I think it's... or a new game. I think it's a new game. So, lost quite a lot today to AI. Feels like more than normal. Unsurprisingly, military does not win. Yeah, I'm 4-4. I guess it's slightly below my average, but not too much. Not by too much. I guess I could rewind a bit. If I end it here, what do I lose by? Lose by 2, 40, 38, 38, 17. I'll also just play this way. Yeah, that seems pretty weak. If I settle again. Only lose by 2 this way. Same, yeah, irrelevant. What else? Merchant Guild wasn't even that good. It's 2-point play for 2 cards. Yeah, I don't know. A lot of complicated decisions, subtle decisions that are hard to judge in hindsight. Like if I go back and play them, it's not going to learn much. So bunch of garbage. Guess I could keep the military, the speculative military. This doesn't really matter. And this is whatever. Let's try this way. Dev, settle, Purdue. Well, I have to play this, certainly. A2. Keep 1. Once again, Spice World. Like fucking clockwork. I'm lost in spots like this. So we're gonna have to think about this one. I could dev to leech Outlaw World with Contact Specialist. Last Gem Line's actually pretty good. And that lets me play Outlaw World. So forget Contact Specialist. So I could make a trade, although yellow with 7 cards in hand is probably going to produce anyways. Red's going to trade. Who knows what green's going to do? Explore, theoretically, but that would be the correct play. What it's actually going to do, it's like in a dead end, so they make weird plays in spots like this. Because like all their options are like, so there's 7 options, so they'll all be like 14% chance to win kind of thing. Like plus or minus 0.5%, so they play weird because they can't really win here. So settle. Settle can't be that bad. This guy has no cards and this guy has 2. You can then trade, although we'll get the trade either way. Dev. Dev a 6-dev and leech this. We could trade, although who's gonna settle? Nobody. So we can't trade. So we can either settle or explore, basically. I guess we can settle in the hopes that nobody settles the round after and we get 2 trades. I don't know. With the amount they produce, though, that's not really much of a consideration. But I think settles here is the best. Wow. Interesting. It's going brownish here. Credits GFed. That's probably fine. Pay 1. Trade, leech credits if there's a dev. I suspect he's going to produce, but I'm curious to see if he doesn't. If he decides his 4-point engine is not enough. He'd probably do it anyway, though, just to draw cards, though, but it didn't. It's weird. Okay, so dev happens. Wow, I might actually get to play this. Play this, we keep 1 card, go to 4. Doesn't seem great, but by doing it this first, it costs us an extra card. It's probably fine. It'll make everything easier, and we can keep some options open. This is a free world. This is pretty garbagey. New economy is not even that good, really. But this is a combo, so I think we hold on to it for now. Trading to 9. Try to pay attention to what our opponents are doing. This guy +5. This guy's the main opponent at the moment. I don't think he's paid yet, so he will be down to 4. And seems decently likely to settle. Basically, the option here is either to keep this speculatively or keep the military path speculatively. Make a trade here, dev. 2 free worlds. Explore, dev, produce. Pay 4. Good trade, good dev, good settle. Trade seems fine. I can leech a 6-dev, I can leech a settle. Oh, I can even leech both, dev and a settle. That's sick. Wow, trade league, really? Kinda have to trade anyways, so we will. Really need to trade. Just want to start hammering dev, I think. So play this one. We get a card now versus later. And we can trade A2. Military is 1. Is it time to ditch the military? What is this even worth? 3 points. Try focus on consume powers and stuff. I think something like that. Score-wise, we're last, but not by much. Don't really have any crazy devs. Like, this is 4 points, I guess. Feels like a trade to me. So this is 4 cards for 3 cards for 4 points. 1 card for 2 points. If we go that way. And then what? Just start deving. This 5-point dev. 4-point dev. Something at least. Dev set'll produce. I think that's better. '23, '22, 2016. This guy's cranking for what? 4? So he's up by 1. We're up by 1. Could just keep deving. This guy has no engine. I feel like maybe we just dev, try and push it, especially this round before he has a hand. Not really sure. Could have X2'd because this guy's deving. That's unfortunate. They're both the same, but yeah. Up by 3. We can end it, which is probably good. Open a prayer. Yeah. I think we might win. Oh, we'll see. Fade 2. Jesus Christ, did we win? I thought we lost on tie breaks again, but it looks like we won on tie breaks. Jesus. So, 4-player win. Tie breaks was 7 plus 0. weird game. A little bit. So we don't really care about this. We don't care too much about this. This is great. This is pretty good. This is pretty good with this. So probably just keep these in dev. These both cost the same thing. This is probably going to pay off how many cards back. The thing is, it's... Rebel Underground will probably get back a card every 2 rounds. New Vinland will probably get 2 cards back every 2 rounds. For the same cost, but 3 less points. So 3 points versus an extra card every 2 rounds. What an insane decision. This game is ridiculously complex at the high level. Both of these I want to get out with this. Thing is, we have other worlds to get out first, so it's not gonna be that early. It's still so good though. As soon as there's a produce, we just play this, draw cards back. Yeah, I think I have to go this way. Explore is nice. We have plenty of worlds, but it's got to consume power. We don't have the 3rd color. No produce yet. So if we get all of these 4 worlds out, we have 4 consume powers, 4 producing. And this is only really good with green production worlds specifically. And there's like 2 of them. 3 of them. Something like that. I think we're gonna go this way. We could play this first to coax out a produce, but might never end up playing this. I guess we settle or produce. Huh. Produce actually doesn't help anybody right now. So we could produce and then settle. Seems decent. And I mean, settle might happen anyway. Huh. Okay. We have to be careful here though, actually. It doesn't work. Produce and settle doesn't work because I don't have the cards to play this on the 2nd. Well, I can do this. And then what? Double VP? Oh boy. Because I mean, we have an engine. They don't. Let's do it. Nice. I was hoping there wouldn't be a settle, but if there is one and there's an explorer, that's fine. It's crazy how the difference in power level between these two, as soon as you have contact specialist. So this is free, this costs 2. Same points, and this has better power, and it scores on more success. So it's like... interesting. So we could once again play this and keep these, or just play Production World. Which I'd rather, I think I'd probably prefer. What happens though? We go to 1, 2, 2 cards. 3 if we want. think I'm gonna err on the side of more settles, keeping more settles. I'm not sure it's right though. I guess we can do this differently. So we would start by putting this I'm just gonna leave it as is because I saw a card, but so now I could put this into this. No, that won't work. I don't know if there's a way to do that. I could have consumed, yeah, I could have kept a blue good, so it's kind of pointless. No, I couldn't keep a blue good. If I put a blue into there and a blue into there, I have to put a brown there. If I put a blue into there, I could keep my brown good, basically. Which I still can if I want. Do I want? It's actually pretty good. Because I can either get one card out of this good or 3 cards calling it next round. So 1 passive card or 3 active. So I can gain an extra card basically. And I can just leech this guy's produces and get an 8-point engine or whatever, 4-point. I think we're gonna go this way. Although, what's the point? You just call settle. Point maybe to play this. This game is hard. So basically, doing it this way would turn this into a blue good, which I'm trading next round, which is not that great. So I guess we'll just do it this way. Now we could produce... This guy didn't even trade. He might not even trade here either, so maybe we just produce while we can. Hopefully he doesn't play consume power, but he might. Yeah, he will if he can, certainly. So I expect him to. Settle, trade, produce. Get this out first, I think. Yep. This cracks for 6 points, 1 card. Or 4 points, 4 cards. Yeah, let's just do this. Keep it for later. What is this guy up to? Bunch of windfalls. So weird. So we have a better engine than this guy. And anybody else, so I guess we just produce, settle, produce, settle, consume, produce. Sure. So, produce, we're gonna draw one. I guess we could play this. It's not that great. We can play it for one card. Loss. 1 point for one card doesn't seem great. Could convert a bigger number of points later. We can get 2 points for a card here. This actually is not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is an 8-point engine, where right now we have a 4-point engine, so I think we probably just play this. And that was just X2. Everybody X2s. Holy shit. That's so weird. Well, it can't be bad for us. So we'll start with that. And then just take points for the rest. Weird. Okay, so now we're up by 4 on this guy. We have an 8-point engine. With some potential to get a bit more points. So, explore, settle, X2. I guess this increases our engine. Pay 1. X2, final round. So there's settle again, we get to play this, or this. This is 6 points for 6 cards. This is 6 points for 6 cards. Same shit. Won by a considerable margin, interesting. Pilgrimage World shined there for sure. So, 4-player AI win. Base game, Pilgrimage World doesn't always, I mean that super rarely happens. Almost never. 4302. Okay. Wow, finally we get Spice World. It's about damn time. Keep for sure, and probably keep. I think that's good. Now, what? We could settle. Delete your produce, which often comes from this player, this homeworld. I mean, we have to, basically. Unfortunately, he's settling the one time we get Spice World. Damn it. We have a lot of consume powers. We can dev all in, which seems like a bad idea, so we'll pass. Settle this. Call settle for Gambling Worlds. Okay. Pay 2. Settles are so like these, that's the problem. Could do that, or this, or this. So what are we setting up for? We're going to produce and trade. Kind of a trade strat. We're really going to discard GFED here. Maybe. But probably not. I really don't like converting cards into points early game, but 1 card for 2 points is quite a lot. basically we sacrifice 1 point by not playing it. So I think it's probably worth it to just set up a better combo. Yeah, I think that's how we're gonna do this. So like here's the example, we could have played it here, but we chose not to. Okay. So we're a little bit behind because there was no produce on round 1. Wow, look at this guy. Luckily we have this. A green 6 finisher. This guy's going all brown, this guy's going blue. If we produce, what happens? This guy's got a 4-point engine for free. He's probably going to produce himself. Almost certainly. We don't really have a whole lot going on in hand. Okay, settle H. Not very good, actually. These combo, but it's kind of whatever. One explore power here. We're in last place. Early game though. This seems way too convoluted for now. We call dev, we go for GFED, we go down to 2, which is pretty terrible. Don't really want to call dev, we want to leech it. Can produce in case this guy doesn't produce. That's awkward if he does. Probably will. I feel fairly confident he's going to produce here. So, we can explore. Settle. Could make a trade actually. This is a 5 value good. Somebody gonna settle. This guy's probably gonna trade. Is this guy gonna settle? Looks like he's going to. We don't have that good of a setup. I mean, it's pretty good. I don't know if we need to risk yet, gamble like that. But on average, this should be a profitable play. Very mildly profitable. If we whiff, it's kind of like calling produce when this guy produces, which is fine. But if we whiff and he doesn't produce, like that's the worst. I feel like maybe we just explore here. Find slightly better cards and make it easier to start deving and stuff. Okay, so no settle happened. And the produce did happen, so this is fine, this is fine. More blue stuff. Certainly this is good. Just a way better version of this. And this combos well as well. Rebel Homeworld, again, we have nothing yet, so just because it kind of fits. Whatever. Okay, now what? Now we can trade. This guy's almost certainly going to build, so I think we just trade here. Settle. So we're at 10 cards. Only way we don't overflow is if we play this. So we will. Get rid of all the military crap we're never going to play. And probably this. Maybe not. We need another production world. I mean, it would help. It would be good. This seems a bit redundant too. So does GFED, but see what we draw. This guy's a 4.2 card engine. Good produce leech, just a bunch of windfalls. Didn't the player that played a bunch of windfalls last game win or almost win? Almost won. Well, no, it didn't. We crushed with Pilgrimage World. This is good. So I mean, this guy's probably going to produce, so we could settle to leech it. Then we have a 6-point engine on the leech, which is good. Can leech it dev. I wish I knew what this guy's going to do. I feel like AIs are just way more likely to settle in spots like this in order to maintain, you know, card flow. Because if he devs, it goes down to nothing, can't do anything. Whereas if he settles, if it's an expensive one, he can trade it to fill back up. Or if it's a cheap one, he just draws a settle bonus. So maybe that's why AIs tend to settle way more than dev. Especially if he doesn't have any production reach to refill. And if we think he's way more likely to settle, then we should dev, I guess. We do have good devs. And we have good produce leech anyway. So maybe we'll just start deving. Let's try that. God damn it, of course it devs. What the fuck? Okay, so, Trade League. Amazing. We can go GFED Trade League. Boom. Holy fuck. We have 10 down to... Or can we even afford that? Probably not. Yes, we can. Down to 5. Yeah, for sure. It's 4. Down to 2. So dev, down to 2 cards. That seems pretty sick. Pretty sick. Could even leech this. I don't really see any reason to deviate from that. It's just super strong. Wow, there's no consume. Are you kidding me? How fucking brutal is that? I guess it's not that brutal, but it seems ridiculous. If I play this, what happens? I go down to 2, 3, just enough to play Trade League, down to 0. Kinda like that idea. Because I mean, this doesn't do much. Let's just do it. There's an Explorer, we can keep this. Seems okay. Oh, there's a consume. Oh, I was gonna say, how's this trade value more? But it's because of Spaceport. Sick. Oops. I don't know what just happened there, but make sure. Okay. Well, we have an engine leech that's better than, well, it's equal to this. No, this guy draws 2 more cards, but how does this work? Could settle. I don't know. Dev. We want to punish this guy with devs, really. And he's the main competitor, although this guy's gonna crank. Like, we're basically 6 points up on both these players. If we X2. We could just X2 and leech stuff. Like, this is decent, this is great. Like, this guy's not gaining anything on us, so long as we X2, I guess. How did he catch up there? I'm confused. So we only started up 4 on him. Right. And the other guy we started down 1. So that makes sense. Produce 3, 6, 9, 10. Good dev. He has big hands now though. This guy's a better engine though than us, right? So why are we producing? Should just dev. Dev. Problem is, we're enabling 6 devs when we don't have 1 ourselves, so dev's not that good. Could explore actually. I don't like that we're run up building, letting this guy dictate when builds happen. What did he do last round? Explore +5. Explore +1. So he's got another 6 that he wants to play. So we'll probably explore +1 again, I guess. Go to 8. I don't know. It seems a bit of a lot of guessing. I guess produce allows us to gain on this guy either way. In case this guy doesn't produce. He's so likely to produce though. This is a key decision for sure. I don't even have a good settle. I'm going to +5 here. Interesting. +5, naked x2, naked x2. And we hit absolutely nothing. Right. I keep forgetting and then re-remembering why +5 sucks in the base game. I mean, it sucks in almost all formats, really. So high variance. But, I mean, we might have hit. So, this is 4. This improves our engine, but not by a lot. It's a 4-point play. 4-point play. More expensive. We have multiple good devs, so if I called dev, could have played this year. That's too bad. Discard one. So I guess we have to do the same thing again. Settle x2, x2. Come on. I guess the game can't end at least, and we have a good dev. It's okay dev. Settle. So. This is 8 now, 10 if we play this. This is 8 now. I guess this is better, then we can theoretically dev. If it doesn't end next round somehow. Okay. Then we want... do we even want to take a chip? They're all 3-point plays. They're all going to be 3-point plays in the long run. This is 4 if we play it now. So I guess we kind of have to. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So it should be another round. I think we go like this. We can get cards out of it anyways if we really want to. So this guy's going to get 2, this guy's going to get 2, and this guy's going to get 2. We're going to get 1. Now we dev. That's not bad. I mean, this is a pretty good result. Let's be real here. Dev, settle, explore. Wow, so it's not going to end. Sick. Sick. Maybe we keep that though. Discard pile is 26. Deck is 14. We don't care about this anyways. Keep the danger card. So 9, 5, blah blah blah, play this, pay 2, This is actually 3. I don't think it matters. This might be better in case we draw Merchant Guild, although it's even possible for that to happen. Turn order, we're first, so we would empty the deck first, so we can't. So we play this. Pay 0. And dev. Pretty good position now. Reproduces. That can't be bad. Well, that worked out better than expected. Very nice. Might rewind to that key decision here. So, 4-player win versus AIs. It felt close for most of that game, but we pulled away at the end there. It's all about new economy, I guess. 50. Held our breath and Explore +5 the second time in a row and hit. So it's here. No. Yes. No. The Explore Keep maybe was my here? Or was that super tough decision? Oh, the Explore decision was the tough one. Calling the phase. So, what if we do something else? Produce. Explore X to produce. Settle, dev settle X to, wow. So final round. It's completely different. Best dev, probably this. 5, 2, 3, 4. Best settles probably this. Yep. Consume. I mean, is this even the final round actually? I gotta be careful here. This is just a replay. But yeah, it's gotta be the final round. So in this sequence, we win by 10. Instead of 50-35, it's 44-34. It's a completely different finish. It's still good enough. Alright, next. Old Earth. Good to see this one. Our opponent has Alpha Centauri. So what are we doing here? Whole bunch of garbage. We desperately need a military or something. This is really weak. But I guess we might hit something that connects it all together. Obvious discards. +1 or +5. I mean, base game, probably have to +1. Settle happens, we have no settle leech. Now we can dev and leech or settle. Lose our good, blah blah blah. But at least it's something. Not a great opening. Pray nobody consumes. I mean, it's possible nobody consumes. Like, this guy shouldn't really be consuming. This guy might produce, hoping somebody consumes this guy. So there's a chance that nobody... In any case, we have to do this. There's no settle, also that was possible. Now we're going to face the same problem next round. I guess we'll naked trade probably. So... Who called what last round? So yellow produced, so this guy didn't draw 2. Red dev'd, this guy traded. Like, he's not super likely to settle, he's not likely to settle, he's not likely to settle, so why naked trade? We also have +1 look, which is not bad, and yeah. This guy might settle. This guy probably will not settle, and this guy might settle. The other thing is we're behind, so maybe we have to take a chance. I feel like maybe we do make a trade here. Like, Explore is not likely to help us that much anyways. So Explore happens. No settle, produce, no consume. So I could have settled myself, not lost my good. Dread. This guy produced. Like, what? I guess actually produce makes sense here to try and get 2 cards. But this guy blocked him. Or no, he didn't. He would have blocked him if somebody had consumed. So weird. This guy's gonna get nothing out of the round. Okay, well, we have another settleable world. I want to keep one of these. Could theoretically keep the military chain. Now we can't really settle because somebody's going to consume, namely this guy. So, but now we can make a trade, I think, again. It's much more likely to hit. Still not that likely though. So I don't know what happened, but the whole round skipped. So I traded, red traded, green produced, and this guy produced. So basically they're just gaining points and cards while we do nothing, which is really bad. Fucking brutal. Or we sit around and make a trade like an AI. This is so bad. Can't settle because we're going to lose the good and then we'd have to produce, which is like 3 rounds down the line we can actually finally do something. If this continues, this guy will hit maximum hand size. This guy gains a point every round, like a prestige leader, and this guy gains a point and a card every round. Just kind of like we're facing the prestige lead, which is not the end of the world, as long as we can set up something. So I guess we should explore. +1 or +5? Probably +1 twice. So now he's X2ing, so he's getting 2 points a round. So he's getting a point and a card around. This is how he gets 2 cards every 2 rounds. He gets 2, then 4, then 2, then 4. But he's gonna overflow soon. Okay, well, now we finally have cards we want to play. So that's good. Although we're gonna regret having played this, I guess. And this is expensive as hell. It's a bit late for this, and we already have an equivalent card anyway. So we'll keep like that. Dev, settle. So what happens if we do that? 8, 7, 3, 4, which is exactly enough to play this. There's no settle. This round. But now we're playing into their hand sizes, but I mean we have to do something, right? So. Oh, there we go. Shit finally started happening. No produce. Is that even worth playing? We play this full price. Pay 1, or no, free, and then pay full price down to 1. Or this. And down to 0. So we can have this and this, no hand, or this and this, 1 card in hand. I mean, the 1 card in hand is irrelevant. Well, not so much, actually. probably better. This guy X2'd, so he's gonna produce. Jesus. So this guy's probably gonna produce as well. Well, maybe not, because we're blocking the brown. This guy's gonna trade, probably. Or X2. I mean, we could settle. Is that beneficial? This guy doesn't trade, settles pretty good. So we trade for an extra 2 cards. Or extra 1 card. But at least we're doing something. Make a trade, could hit. I mean, this guy's so far ahead right now, we probably have to make a trade. This guy's also got a good board. I guess this guy should not be producing, but he probably will. Because this guy has to produce. In before this guy produces and this guy doesn't. Which happens a lot in the spots like this. Trade or settle. I feel like AIs sometimes don't trade in a spot like this. But I think we're gonna settle. Yeah. Somebody else traded anyways. But yeah, I could have hit it. God damn it. This guy naked traded with 1 card in hand. What? So this guy's gonna produce every round now. Makes sense, I guess. So this guy's got a 12-point engine because of that. And this guy has a 8-point. 8.5 card engine. Jesus. Actually, no, it's worse than that because he gets the card draw every round. So an 8.10 card engine. And a 12-point engine. Holy fuck. Good luck to us. Pool's gonna be empty almost instantly, so he's gonna get 4. This guy's gonna get 6. So 2 rounds left. And we're down by 13. Yeah, okay. This is over. I'm thinking that this guy's, well, he's got a full hand, so maybe he's not just giving this guy the game. Trade, I guess. But yeah, they're still doing the same thing. So final round. Deverino. I guess it's gonna go X2, X2, X2 or something. Dev. So I could have X2'd and got an extra 2 points. Not that it's gonna change the results. Down by 18. Massacred. Yeah, I mean, that opening was horrible. Missed like 3 naked trades. Not a good game. So, 4-player AI loss. Our worst loss today, for sure. there's anything that I could have... I mean, there's probably things I could have done differently, but... Like, deving here ended up serving no purpose. I don't know, this game is hard. I guess there's a spot where we could have +5 instead of +1, for example. Just out of curiosity. So this is round 5. +5, what happens? Nobody does anything. We draw a bunch of stuff. We'd be in the same situation but worse given the sequence, but so that's not going to tell us too much. Round 4. I did what? Traded or something? No. Yes. So round 4, if I settle instead, still get screwed. I mean, that's not going to be a win anyways. In round 3, we chose naked trade and whiffed, so if we settle, maybe this could work. Discard one end of round. Actually, it's the only world we can actually play. What? Dev produce. Cycle cards. Wish I'd settled here, but they're more likely to settle in dev anyways, so that's why I did that. So I have to do this. Oh, I have this with this. Not really paying attention to opponents here. So pay 1 for that. Settle. This is free. No. What? Yes. So that seems good. Also free, but not as good. I mean, we're getting crushed here. There's 4 chips in the pool. Not really paying attention. Can't play Mining League because of the way we played. Oh, it doesn't end. Oh shit. I wonder if we'll be able to afford this. I don't think so. Oh, there's a dev. So it would end. We would lose for sure. Play this, we go down to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice. Whoops. What? Oh, this guy's on tempo. So we would have +1. It doesn't matter. Still not even close. Although I didn't necessarily play this perfectly, but don't think it would have worked out. Alright, one last game I think. Maybe 2. So, bunch of production. Lots of garbage. So settle happens. To be real, I'm never going to play both of these. Sport duties is so bad in the base game. Might as well just keep this. I don't expect to play this though. Settle. It's awkward. But we must. Actually, maybe play this one instead. Pay 4. Keep this. Don't care about this. Don't care about this. Don't care about this if we play this. Don't care about this. Given the sequence, devs aren't happening, so I think this is probably better. I think that's the best play. Now what? Produce. Presumably. This guy's a 4-point engine. Is somebody else going to produce is the question. This guy will not. This guy will not, likely. He might. This guy could easily produce, hoping this guy trades, so he would draw 1, 2, 3 cards on consume, then produce. So this guy could easily produce here. Which means we could settle. But and this guy, what the hell is he going to do? Produce? This 4-point, no card engine and no cards in hand. This is a key decision here, certainly. I feel like this player will usually produce in this spot. This player often will not trade. He's very likely to build. Settle being far more likely, but he does need devs. And this guy is likely to produce or explore. If he doesn't produce, we don't give him anything. This guy doesn't produce, we don't give him much. And if this guy doesn't produce, we don't give him too much. So I think we have to produce. Because if nobody produces, then we're really screwed. And it's possible none of them would because our board is too scary for produce. Okay, well, this guy did produce, and this guy settled, and this guy X2'd. Interesting. Alright. Obvious trade. This guy produces. Jesus. This doesn't look great, but... Well, so one guy has a brown world. So this is looking somewhat up. We need there to be no build phase here though, it's the problem, and it's gonna happen for sure. We have to trade anyways. So we can go all in for combat zone, or this is not bad. 6-point engine. Or we can pass. There's a produce again. Go to 8 cards if we pass. Down to 5, down to 1. That's pretty sick actually. Call Dev Leech to settle next round. Pool is still pretty large. I mean, going all in for this can't be correct anyways. Question is, do we play Expanding Colony? It doesn't do anything in the immediate, but next round we can X2 for 6 right away. If we play this, we go into 2, 5, 6 cards for next round when we X2. And we can Leech Dev or settle down to 2. And then back up to 3. And 4 and a produce. Which means we could play that later. Or maybe we should try and just get these 2 out. That gives us a 10-point engine. And try to save this for later. Probably pass. Because I mean, this guy's got a 4-point engine already. Nobody has that good of an engine. We have the best engine right now. We traded. I feel like this is probably the best play, but I'm not 100% sure. Passing. Okay, so now. This guy's a 4.3 card engine. If he produces and consumes. This guy doesn't have an engine. This guy's a 4.0 card engine with no hand, so he's out of the game. But he's going to be impacting the game now. We could X2, and whether there's a Dev or a settle, we increase our engine. This guy's likely going to build here for sure. And this guy is gonna probably. So this guy's probably gonna X2 or trade. This guy's probably gonna produce, almost certainly. So maybe we just take advantage of him producing every round and get an 8-point engine by cranking every round, and then just leech whatever happens. I think that's probably best. And if there's a Dev, we're laughing. I don't know. We're gonna X2 though. No produce. Dev and settle, so 3, 6, 8, 4, 8. If we do that, we have an 8-point 4-card engine. 2, 3, 4, yeah, which should be plenty. Even though we lose Mining League, it should be fine. So, how do things look now? 22 points in the pool, we're up by 3. This guy's a 4-point engine. We have an 8-point 4-card engine. This guy, trade engine, so yeah. Easy game, should be good. where the actions are? Produce from this guy, yeah, makes sense. Dev, explore. This guy trade the round previous? Looks like he didn't. Yellow, +1. X2 when he had no hand. Alright, so now we X2. Theoretically, he might produce here, maybe? What happens if we produce? No hand, no goods. Nice. We're down by 3 on this guy. He has no hand down. He's gonna trade or X2. Produce might actually be viable here. If we produce and he X2s 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So there'd be 8 in the pool next round it would end, so this might be a double produce spot. If we do that, this guy gets 4 and then 2, 28. We get 4 and then 8, 31. Plus we can nature 6 dev that way. Somebody else might produce this round though, is the thing. Might not even need to. And if we X2, we can get another crank anyway. So maybe we just X2. So if we X2, he X2s 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. And he would not be able to end it on the next round. So I think we X2 here. And somebody did produce. Crazy. Yeah, the trade engine produced it. I guess that kind of makes sense. This guy did not X2. Alright, so discard 1. Now we get to X2 again. Up by 3 on this guy, we have a good 6 dev with 9 points. And the settle with 2 points. But we're cranking, so yeah, should be good here. Dev and settle happen, jeez. So this is 9. We can't settle anything. It's gonna be less play though. For sure. It guaranteed ends. Boom. 46, 30, 27, 16. GG. So 4-player AI win. I don't think there was anything I wanted to replay there. Usually you want to replay like the losses, it feels like, but... Alright, that's gonna be it for Race for tonight, I think. I'm gonna come back and play some PoE in a bit, and I'll be back tomorrow night for more Race again, since I'm back to my old schedule. Thanks for watching, and see you later.